KGUN 9 on your sides. Dan Spindle takes an inside look at a program helping inmates break out of the costly cycle, keeping them behind bars, getting them ready for release. It is new at 10.
Facilities like the Arizona State Prison Complex here in southeast Tucson cost our state about $1 billion a year. That's almost the same amount as our entire state's projected budget deficit. But the seemingly endless financial drain is getting stopped, and that has the rest of the country looking to and learning from Arizona. Richard Ramsey has found a new calling in life. He's training to become a wildland firefighter. A demanding task fit into a busy schedule filled with other pursuits like business and computer courses. He's also an amateur novelist. But Richard isn't any Renaissance man.
Just because we're in orange doesn't mean we're evil people. It does mean that we've made some bad mistakes, some terrible choices.
The backdrop for his success is an unmistakable image. Razor wire, cameras, and fluorescent clothes. These men at the Arizona State Prison Complex are separated from society, but it won't be long before they're back on the street. Most average just over a year and a half on the inside.
Where do they get released to? Host communities. Who lives in the host communities? We all do. So they may end up being our neighbor.
This sometimes forgotten population is close to 40,000 strong. Each one of them costs us a crippling $25 grand a year. 4 years ago, a new director in place, Arizona took a big step to put the correction back in corrections.
Things are really changing here in the Department of Corrections.
The Getting Ready program is a parallel universe of sorts, preparing the prisoners from day one for success. No more isolation, no more idle time. One look around this empty yard gives you an idea of just how much there is that keeps these inmates not just busy, but productive and civil.
We're trying to get them to think a little bit, and this is something that they haven't done a lot of.
Art Ulver is a 23-year veteran corrections officer who was part of a failed system that told prisoners when to eat, when to sleep, and when to work.
Our philosophy is totally different now than what it was before. We want success. We don't want inmates coming back to us.
That focus on personal responsibility helped Richard Ramsey break out of the cycle of life in the shadows.
The programs and the skills and the training that I've received has prepared me better to go out into society and be an asset to society instead of a burden.